So, this is a question I often ask myself personally. And that question being, why do I make YouTube videos? And I've been asking this question for better part of 3 years since I've actually started producing videos. Well, videos. It's just really just one take kind of things to a degree. A lot of them are streams or stream uploads because I just think that's a lot more fun. Uh, so yeah, basically the question is easy. The answer is difficult. So the question of why do I make YouTube videos? And this is not me saying any way I'm stopping because honestly it's really fun. So basically on YouTube here and when I stream, it's just my personality, but just revved as high as I can take it. So yeah. So going back to topic, why do I make YouTube videos? Well, some people on YouTube make videos for, monetary gain because it is their job. And I respect that wholeheartedly. Like, if YouTube, is your only paying job and you make a livable wage on it, that is perfectly acceptable. If you do YouTube, it's kind of like a hobby or a fun thing to do, or just talking to a camera, then, for those people, I respect that. For me, I would say my origins of my YouTube channel were just... because this is the third or fourth channel I've had. Now, I've had about 2 or 3 others beforehand, but I forgot the emails and the passwords, and so they've probably been, just auto-deleted. That would not surprise me in one bit if they were just auto-deleted. So, here's that. But I'm not talking about, older channels I've had and good fucking luck trying to find them because I don't remember their names. Off the top of my head, I legitimately don't. So, why do I make YouTube videos? Again, I ask this a lot. I know I'm just circling around, but it's my thought process. So, why I make YouTube videos? Again, I've been asking myself for like 3 or 4 years. And, again, people who do this as a job, people who do this for fun. 2 different sides of that same coin. I have yet to find someone that's on its edge. Flip a coin enough times, perhaps one day it will land on its edge. If you know where that's from, you have good taste in games. Or just really good storytelling. Anyways, that's another little Easter egg. Find where that quote's from. So anyways, again, people who do this as a job, people who do this for fun. I've yet to see anyone that have any YouTubers, hell, even I don't even land on its edge. I've yet to find people who land on the edge of that coin. So, I feel like for me, for YouTube, is... Now, I'm not trying to be all like philosophical and things like that. God, no. I can barely even speak, let alone, philosophy. So, a reason why I do YouTube videos and things in my side life, in my personal life, is that, like, if you remember a few months back when I, uploaded that short little clip of me in a wrestling ring, that was just a small step of what I'm ultimately planning alongside YouTube. Is that Now, there are a lot of people on YouTube out there who have, unfortunately died due to, illness, accident, suicide, or just other things that have, that have out of their control, like, I don't know, just name something. So, I've been making YouTube videos and, wanting to do, like, wrestling because I want to etch my name into history. I want to be known. Not just, the people that watch these. And I love all of you for, watching my insanity. But, no. But, honestly, I wholeheartedly love you guys. And in, like, 10 years, I'm going to look back on this and, like, man, I was spitting facts. I'm not trying to be as jokey as I normally am. Completely. But, then again, that's just my personality. I just joke about everything. Even though I'm talking about a serious topic, like death. So, anyways. Why I make YouTube videos is that for, YouTubers that have died, they're still, their legacy is still living on. And in time, it will just fade away. There will be, the small niche group of people that will know it. But along with, like the guys at the very top, the top of the YouTube game, I'm talking like, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, those are the only two I can really think of that will, their legacies will far surpass anyone's and have been immortalized in history. So what I do is for like, YouTube and wrestling. Well, I'm eventually going to do wrestling and mark my name into history. Because I want people to know about me long after I'm dead. In the history books. And so, yeah, basically it's just time capsules of times in my life, in the past, that in the future, I'll look back on and think to myself, man, things were a lot different like 5-10 years ago. And again, me wanting to etch my name into history. I want the world to know I existed. It's kind of like this the small sub story in Cyberpunk of V wanting to be a legend. I think that's kind of resonated with me a little bit. Of just wanting to just etch my name for people to know me. It also reminds me of this one quote from Blade Runner. Near the end of the movie, with Ruther Hager, I think that's the guy's name, who unfortunately died in 2019, which, strangely and kind of funny enough, his character in Blade Runner died in 2019, so was that premeditated or just extreme coincidence? Moving on from there. From the quote, he says at the end of the movie, and I'll actually have it on my phone so I can read it off. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the Tannenhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. So, that quote also kind of stuck with me as I questioned more about me making YouTube. Of just me and my memories and everything. That's kind of why I like doing videos like this where I'm just talking to the camera and the mic, is to spit out my memories and for people to know what I was like in the past from me in the future. So yeah, I just want people to know me. I want people to know my name, know my face, know everything. Well, I wouldn't say everything, but just a lot about me. Now, I don't really go, talking about my personal life too much. I've only talked about, like my ex relationships, which took like an hour of me just yelling into the mic. So there's all that. So yeah, that's why we also have like actors talked about long after they're dead. Again, like Hager, for example. Like, people will talk about his role in Blade Runner until the end of time. Because that role that he did, especially the Tears and Rain monologue, that will last forever. Now, that's, the good side of history. Then there's the bad side of history, like, dictators and, people that have committed mass atrocities. They go down in history for, all the messed up things they've done. Well, actors and presidents and, people like that, and artists too, like, Da Vinci, for example. People still talk about him, even though he's been dead for like 500 years or so since the Renaissance. 500, 600 years. I don't know. My concept of Renaissance history is non-existent. So, yeah. I don't want my memories and my moments, again, to be lost in time. Because I want them to be out there. I wholeheartedly do. I just want me out there. Again, people to know me. People to talk about me like 30 years after I'm long dead. And also, maybe we can digitize our consciousness like in Cyberpunk. Fingers crossed for that dark dystopian reality. But who knows? Technology is advancing at a rate faster than we can comprehend. And yeah. So, again, being immortalized in history, people knowing about me, knowing I existed, because there are people that have, lived full lives, and sometimes those families and, those people, like their generations passed on, and their bloodlines have been cut short by tragedies or something relating to that. So yeah, they are lost to time. Now again, people immortalized into history, people will remember them forever. Like artists, musicians, war heroes, people like that. Conquerors, dictators, people will talk about them for years on end, for decades on end, centuries, millennia, possibly. I don't know, we don't hear about, the cavemen. We don't hear about them. But still, moving on from there. Again, videos and wrestling just etching my name in history, because from a quote I've heard, some people die twice. First, when you actually die, and second, when people forget about you. I don't want people to forget I existed. Now, am I coming off as egotistical? Probably. But then again, everyone has this thought of just wanting the world to know you existed before you die. in any way, shape, or form. Now, I don't condone, mass homicide or, a robbery spree that people will talk about for a while. None of that. Or, like, criminal empires. I mean, people still talk about Al Capone even though he's been dead for, like, 60, 70 years. I don't know. Maybe 50 years. I don't know. So, there's all that. And again, being immortalized into history. It sounds easy, but you need to do something to be etched into history, to where people will remember you for a long time, or perhaps even for eternity, or until the human race is extinct. And judging by this year, judging by the past year or so, it's been... that may happen. Then again, if we've learned anything from post-apocalyptic scenarios, yeah, people remember, humanity will still go on. Until something like the dinosaurs, something like that happens, and we all just, get fucking obliterated. But I honestly believe there's life outside of Earth. Because the universe is fucking infinite. We're not the only living species here. I mean, hell, I honestly like to think that somewhere out there, and the chair's already squeaking, even though I've had this thing for nearly like 3 weeks. I honestly like to think that somewhere out there in the distant universe, the vast infinite universe, that there is another life form that is having this exact same conversation, that exact same scenario happening right now. I like to think that. Then again, I don't know. Humanity's barely, achieved space flight. And while probably out there's, other species that we have yet to come in contact with that have, mastered space flight and are conquering parts of their universe, and that just leads into a grim, dark future, 40K style. Oh, I hope to be long dead before that happens. Or like Mass Effect when it's in like the 2160s. Or was it 2170s? I don't remember. I won't play Mass Effect again. But, yeah, TLDR, why I make YouTube videos, I want to be remembered. I want my memories. I want me to basically live on forever. And, I want to be in the history books for something. I want to be talked about long after I'm dead and gone. Now, I won't listen to that song by Trivium. Anyways, so any point to this? Well, there's a method to me, making videos. And also, the wrestling stuff I kind of tend to talk about. Not too much of wanting to learn and, train to do it. And then do it and hopefully get picked up by a large promotion. And do all of that. And, basically be a world champion at one point in my life. If I decide to do, the wrestling thing, which I'm going to do. But that is a long time from now. Still, again, I don't want my memories to be gone like tears in rain. And I'm going to buy some WD-40 for this damn chair. I've had this thing for like nearly 3 weeks, and already it's squeaking and wobbly. Chairs tend to go really quickly if you really think about it, but then again, whatever. So, any reason to make this video? Not really. Aside from a reasoning to, talk about why I make videos. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's why I make videos. That's why I'm going to do wrestling. Is to be immortalized. Is to have myself talked about for years on end. Again, I want to be talked about long after I'm dead. I want my name to be, etched into history. I want to be known. I want people to think, oh yeah, that guy. What did he do again? Oh, he was a famous wrestler and, actually had YouTube. And we can even see some videos that he's done from when he was really young to a while before he died. I basically make YouTube kind of like a living diary almost. So yeah, but then again, the frequency of videos just kind of whatever, Lamau. The frequency of videos is just, I just get really lazy and I don't know how to edit. Even though I have editing software installed on my PC, it's just really hard to use. And by that I mean I probably won't learn how to, unless I can find a video on how to do it. So, yeah. I guess the short story of this is actually, really, there is no short answer. It's just, I make videos, and I want to do wrestling to basically be immortal. Unless technology finds a way to digitize our consciousness. And basically have our consciousness live on after the body is dead. Which interests me, yet kind of terrifies me. Because maybe someone, will think to themselves, man, being immortal kind of sucks, but then again, I don't want to be dead, just asleep for a few hundred years. Actually, that could be interesting to think about, of just, your consciousness is technically digitized, and your body dies. Can you just request to be asleep for like 100 years? Oh, god damn it, I'm gonna stay up thinking about that. Oh, I really think about it a lot. So anyways, I make YouTube videos, and I want to do wrestling to immortalize myself. Mark my name into history. And have people talk about me long after I'm dead. Until we digitize our consciousness. That'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, that's the short version. And also to basically have a reason to act like a jackass. And to basically just scream into a microphone and camera. So, yeah, and also make someone laugh. Because at the end of the day, it's all just one long comedy. And you have to think to yourself, are you the entertainer or the entertained? I prefer to do both. So, yeah. I'm probably drawing out this outro because, again, I don't script these videos. I don't do anything. I just basically just say my mind, and if I tend to loop around, then that's just how I am. Even though I hate when, in conversation, people tend to do the exact same thing. So, am I a hypocrite? Oh, fuck yeah, I am. Am I gonna change it? No. So, yeah. I really don't have any lasting message. Then again, it's just, I ask myself why I do this. Then I also answer to be immortal. Just live on in a way. Like, okay. Real shit. A YouTube channel I'm personally subscribed to. God, do I even want to talk about this? It's gonna come out one day, so might as fucking well. So there's a YouTuber I'm subscribed to, and he was someone I knew personally in my life, and died, God, coming up to 6 years ago. Yeah. So there was that, and from time to time I watch the very few videos that he actually made with his voice, because, you know, considering that he's dead, and he really didn't have a lot of videos of himself talking, so the videos that he did make talking is basically just a way I can hear his voice again. And I don't mean to get depressing, even though this video is a bit of a depressing topic. Kinda. But still, I just, every now and again, I just rewatch the videos that he made. That, where he talked, so I can basically hear his voice. Just because, you know, I at least want to know that part of him is immortalized. Unless YouTube decides to, you know, delete the channel, or delete. Yeah, so until that happens, YouTube, please fucking don't. So, yeah. If I ever have a child, which future child I have, hello. This is me from back then when, oh god, that's gonna be horrifying. If my future child ever sees this, this is me in the year 2021. Oh god. Oh, if I'm dead, if you're still alive and young and watching this, I hope I'm immortal. We're immortalized in history, like I said. And I hope I didn't fuck you up too badly. So, yeah. God. Oh, I'm gonna be a horrible person in like 10 years' time. Then again, 10 years' time, I'm gonna be 33. Or 32, going on 33, which horrifies me. Because I'd slowly be losing, you know, my face, instead of, you know, having it like it is, and just like wrinkled, and my mind slowly deteriorates. Then again, it's already pretty deteriorated, so, I mean, I just basically don't want to be a fucking, you know, an infant in an elderly body. It's kind of why I'm hoping for, you know, digitization of our consciousness, so I don't have to live through that horrible reality. Please, technology, advance far enough to where I can do that. So yeah, future child. I hope I wasn't that bad of a parent. And if my future wife ever sees this, hi, this is me before we get married. God, I'm gonna look at this in like 10 years' time for that grim reality. Then again, my attitude could probably change by that time. I'm probably feeling a slap, or at least a punch in the balls by that time. And that horrifies me. But then again, I could be a completely different person 10 years down the road. God, that's ultimately horrifying to think. I'm not even going to be this anymore in like 10 years' time. Probably going to have responsibilities. And that horrifies me too, so, yeah. So, future child or children, God forbid. This is your father, like, a long fucking time ago. And my future wife, or ex-wives, God forbid. Yeah, this was your husband and or ex-husband. Years ago. Oh, God. I'm regretting this decision already. I can already feel myself in immense pain by now. And I really hope the ex-wife's, comment doesn't bite me in the ass later. I really hope I only just have one. I honestly fucking hope, and just... Yeah. Oh god, I'm setting myself up for fucking failure. Oh god. And for my future child and or children, if it gets to that point, I made this before I fucked your mom. Oh, man. I might be tame in like 10, 15 years' time. This is me... No, this isn't me unhinged. This isn't me just going off. This is me... just... I don't know how to describe this. Immature? We'll go immature. So, yeah. This is me extremely immature. I might mature eventually. Give or take a few decades. Like 15 years, 20 years. I might change. I might. So, yeah, I feel like this part should be a separate video. But, why not include it in this? Again, if I'm making YouTube videos to be immortal, technically, well, kind of immortal, yet kind of not, or if I digitize my consciousness and basically haunt people as a digital ghost, slowly taking them over. God, that's fucking dark to think about, of just basically slowly killing somebody by inhabiting their body. God, I hope if that happens, I'm put into, a person that looks like me. But then again, in a digitized consciousness, and if clones exist, that's a good theory. If you're technically a digital consciousness, and if you inhabit a different body that, isn't your bloodline or basically a clone of yourself, what would that be like? That could be pretty fucking interesting if I think about it. Man, if I were to end up in a woman's body as a digital consciousness and still have, basically my consciousness, whoo boy, I would do some fucked up shit. But that's for way far down the line. Or just make a really good porn career. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. So, I wish I knew how to, so I could cut that part out. I don't want to re-record 30 minutes of... Jesus Christ, 30 minutes. I wanted this to be like a short 10, 15 minute video of saying why I do YouTube. And want to do wrestling to immortalize myself in history. Then I just went off on a fucking tangent. This is why I don't do videos like this. I think that's kind of why I don't make a lot of videos. Because of shit like this. So yeah, to my future wife. Hello. This is me before, I somehow got you to marry me. And if that's the case, I am sorry. Please just slap me in the fucking face right now. And my future child and or children. Hi. This is before I fucked your mom and you existed. Or all of you existed. So yeah. Hello from the past. 2021 still sucks. Or sucked. So yeah. Anything else to say? Not really. Again, YouTube videos, wrestling to immortalize myself, and my future family. Hello! And my future wife's family. Hi, I hope I'm not a disappointment. I hope I haven't corrupted your daughter. I'm getting fucking slapped in the future. I'm sorry, future me. I well and truly am. But, you know. Past me is a fucking dickhead. Future me, I really hope you've learned to, you know, not be a dick. Or at least not be as immature as 2021 me is. And I also really hope I'm not dead in a ditch in 10 years. Or just dead in 10 years. But, anyways. Anything else? Oh, probably not. So yeah. Last I'm gonna say this, then I'm editing the video. YouTube. It immortalized myself and people to know about me. Also with wrestling. I want people to talk about me long after I'm dead. And I also do this because someone I knew that I'm still subscribed to died, and I still watch the videos that he made with his voice in it to kind of remind myself that he's still kind of here. In a way. A digital spirit, if you will. And my future wife, hello, I hope I haven't fucked everything up too badly. And my future child and or children, hello. Yeah. And to my future child and or children, if you want to learn about, you know, the apocalypse that was 2020, it sucked. Yeah, it kind of did. But, anyways. That's where the video ends, and yeah, I didn't mean for this to go on for like 40 goddamn minutes. I just wanted to talk about why I make YouTube videos when I do wrestling, and also reference Blade Runner. I really want to watch that now. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about it, and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go eat some food. Anyways, so yeah. I don't know how to end a video like this, but yeah, that's it.